Hello. Another day, another day. Another stream. Twice in a row. My god. Absolutely crazy. It's been a good day. Today I saw an AI picture of a bird with testicles. And apparently like a Russian conspiracy media had gotten a biologist to inspect the image, and she didn't refute its existence, so you know, watch out for the flying ball tit out there. Very dangerous. The internet is such a great place, isn't it? Absolutely delightful. Anyway, let us get to it. Later. Played a little more Monster Hunter yesterday too. I'm getting back to the groove of things. Right.
Anything on the news?
No. Nothing whatsoever. And what's the info you found? Hey Mike, I've downloaded the information you obtained from Marburg systems. A lot of it is encrypted, but two locations along with timestamps were referenced repeatedly in the files. One is a warehouse in the Aprila district on the outskirts of Rome. I can't find anything unusual about it. If Marburg's using it for his plans in Rome, he's covered his tracks well. It's worth checking out, but just to warn you, there's a police station a few blocks from the warehouse. If there's trouble, the authorities will respond quickly. Try to be quiet unless absolutely necessary. I mean, she should be okay with me killing Italian police because she only seems to care if they're American soldiers or CIA agents. The other one is some Roman ruins outside Carcile. I can't bring anything up on the satellite feeds, so I'm not certain what's planned there. The little I've decrypted suggests a meeting or a transaction of some sort, but what's being brought there, I have no idea. In any event, I've sent data on both locations to your PDA. I'd wish you luck, but by this point I don't think you need it as much as better intel. I'm working on it. By the way, I got an achievement for being hated by 3 people at the same time. And only 2% of the people who have played this have gotten it. It's rarer than it's rarer than befriending all of your enemies. I think that was like 15 or 20%, something like that. I wonder how much we cost Marburg. Hello, Michael. I enjoyed whispering in your ear during your stay at the villa. I hope it was as satisfying for you as it was for me. We must do it again, I think, provided you can be discreet. If Conrad were to find out, he would be quite upset. Okay, note to self, file some body armor recall. Frank, bad news. Third-party tests all agree. The Griffin hide body armor does in fact lose 90% of its stopping power after prolonged exposure to sand. Of all things. We've got a problem. The numbers. We're in the numbers. Assumed deaths 300 soldiers, 215 of them will likely follow up with litigation. Assuming 2 million standard wrongful deaths payouts, we're looking at 430 million if we let it slide. Estimated cost to recall 575 million. Conclusion, no reason to run a recall. Jesus. Good news, a fortunate side effect of our Moscow intervention has left Russian law enforcement agencies short-staffed and short on equipment. I suggest we start sending them Griffin hide armor at heavily reduced rates. It'll net us some goodwill with the Russians and... Really? Think they'll actually think our bad armor is why their police officers are dying? Henry Moore, Chief Actuary of Howlbeck International. Hey, Scarlet. If you're looking for a good muckraking piece, see the attached Howlbeck correspondence. Looks like Mr. Leland and company sold poorly tested body armor to US troops and have decided it's cheaper to pay a few grieving widows than it is to recall the armor. Well, at least somebody likes me. Point of targets of interest. Al-Samad is active at the site of your mission, given you've spared Shahid's life. You may wish to call ahead and warn him of your mission. Oh yeah. Just the information on Al-Samad. Yeah. Just buying all the intel. Damn it. Al-Samad has recently purchased several state-of-the-art security systems for use in protecting their bases of operations. An agent infiltrating the bases may want to stock up on EMP devices or counter-surveillance gear if they wish to remain undetected. That's fair enough, I suppose. Yeah, I guess I'll... Clearing house. Yeah, I should probably actually equip some EMPs or shock traps. Spending all my fucking money on this shit. Also, do I have ammo? Because I seem to recall that I ran quite low. I did. Now I've run out of money. Okay. EMP charge. Shock trap. Oh, you can only carry 2 EMP charges. Yeah, I think that's because you can just skip. You can skip the skill challenges on electronic devices if you just use EMP charges. I think that should be fine. Do I have to particularly just have literally phone call him, or will it just be a part of the mission? I suppose it is. It would have been neat if I had the chance to do it here. Okay. Investigate the ruins. A transfer of information between Marburg's men is said to take place at the excavation of ancient Roman ruins just outside of Carcele, Italy. Investigate the ruins and intel on Marburg's operation. On a surprise note, Alsamad has contacted you to inform you that one of their cells is at the ruins, and they were contracted by a military force in Rome to deliver weapons to the location. Alsamad have extensive smuggling connections and contacts within customs and when it comes to getting weapons into Europe. Shahid is sending word to the Alsamad operatives at the site to hold their fire and treat you as an ally. And you have acquired a dossier right up on Alsamad terrorists. Cool. Alright. Yeah, can't show him actually vaulting over that because that would be an animation.
Alright, I'm at the ruins.
And the bike?
It's close by. It's a nice ride. Looks like the area is under renovation.
The site's closed to the public, Mike. You shouldn't run into any civilians.
Looks like Al-Samad was right. One of their cells is operating here.
Hey man. I'm good friends with the terrorist leaders. Yeah, these guys don't mind me at all. Wouldn't it be funny if I just died to a fucking snake?
Trying to take in all the sights I see.
Good to see how the renovations are going.
The fuck? Something decided to be fucky. Well, my OBS is frozen, but it looks like the stream is fine, so whatever, we'll continue with that.
Don't need these munitions finding their way into Rome. Better destroy them while I'm here. That's one. Those look like Marburg's men.
That can't be good. Any idea what they're up to?
No, but I'm gonna find out.
Do something here. Ah. Wait, these barrels are explosive, aren't they? Shit. fucking peeker's advantage bullshit. The fact that I cannot fucking swap my shoulder, I think that's the biggest fucking crime. As in, you should never fucking left peek. Always right peek. This is like old Tarkov before they added the side swap. No healy things anywhere?
That's another one. And one more to go.
Not for reals?
What is this place?
If it's beneath the bath, it's probably where they kept the fires, to heat up the bathwater.
So, you majored in architecture.
No. Ancient Roman plumbing, with a minor in architecture.
Sure. Funny.
Your signal's breaking up a little, Mike.
Must be the ghosts down here.
Are you in the catacombs?
Yeah, but not for much longer. Don't want to pick up any curses.
Amazing cover, Thornton. Jesus. Assault rifle clip. Yeah, I should just spam A. There's like no penalty for it anyway, so. Getting a lot of components here.
That's the last of the weapons.
Oh, I could have just gone here. Yeah, the fucking minigames are getting too annoying. So
Hope
I'm
the
just
world
gonna
doesn't end up like
use
this if Halbeck
EMPs.
fucks it up.
You and me both.
Yeah, this looks like an arena. in a bit of a slump. Fuck. He definitely should have fucking died from that. Yeah, I'm not gonna start any of this before. So fucking annoying. There's far too little time. Now fucking everything is behind a mini game, so ramping up the fucking difficulty this hard is just stupid. Look at this shit. Like, no, fuck that. That's bullshit. That is ridiculously stupid. Makes no fucking sense. See shit. Fucking hurts my eyes. Ugh. It's fucking terrible before. Eat shit. Yeah, Jesus.
I've got a link to all the transmissions to this station, and I'll need some time to trace the signal
I am so fucking done.
origin.
So, I just stand here and wait?
Now you know how I feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the station until I finish the trace. Then?
Then? What then? We've got trouble, don't we?
Protect the trace, Mike. If we lose it now...
Don't worry, they're not getting anywhere near it.
I think they might be.
all the transmissions to this station, but I'll need some time to trace the signal's origin.
So I just stand here and wait?
Now,
Please, just
you know
do
how
the
I
thing.
feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the station until I finish the trace. Then,
Then? What then? We've got trouble, don't we?
protect the trace, Mike. If we lose it now,
Don't worry, they're not getting anywhere near it.
They're not even coming for the same fucking spots. That's great.
Mike, you need to protect the trace.
Now I know how the soldiers at the Alamo felt.
The signal's origin is in Rome.
And I cannot take cover behind that. I gotta take cover. There we go. So the cover system is so fucking janky. And I haven't gotten anywhere near enough money to actually get any decent armor.
I've got a link to all the transmissions to this station, but I'll need some time to trace.
Fucking shut up and move
So
on.
I just stand here and wait?
Now you know how I feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the station until I finish the trace.
Then? What then? We've got
A
trouble.
lot of
don't we?
bullshit would be
Protect the
alleviated
trace,
by
Mike.
just by the
If we lose
fact
it now,
Don't worry, they're not
if
getting
there
anywhere near
was
it.
a shoulder swap. That's all they need. Fucking shoulder swap.
you need to protect the trace.
Now I know how the soldiers at the Alamo felt.
The signal's origin is in Rome.
Pretty sure you're stupid fucking.
Keep coming, assholes. I got plenty of bullets.
I don't actually. I didn't even know that you can be knocked down like that. Wow. Great.
I've got a link to all the
Oh, yeah.
transmissions to this station, but I'll need
Why
some
haven't
time
I
to trace
done
the
this
signal's
before?
origin.
So I just stand here and wait?
Now you know how I feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the station until I finish the trace.
Then? What then? We've got trouble, don't we?
Protect the trace, Mike. If we lose it now,
Don't worry, they're not getting anywhere near it.
I completely forgot that this was a mechanic. Oh, fuck off.
Mike, you need to protect the trace. The signal's origin is in Rome.
Is this the last room of the map? Yes. Thank fuck.
Keep coming, assholes. I got plenty of bullets.
Mike, stop saying stupid fucking shit. No, not there. Apparently some idiot just walked into it anyway.
It looks like a dummy corporation. Cross-referencing with known contacts.
Ah, shit. Wow. Thanks, game. Ugh. What makes this so much more fucking annoying is the fact that it's not a very defensible position to begin with. It's fucking terrible.
I've got a link to all the transmissions to this station, but I'll need some time to trace the signal's origin.
So, I just stand here and wait?
Now you know how I feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the station until I finish the trace. Then?
Then? What then? We've got trouble, don't we?
Protect the trace, Mike. If we lose it now...
Don't worry, they're not getting anywhere near it.
Mike, you need to protect the trace.
Now I know how the soldiers at the Alamo.
And these assholes are fucking explosion proof.
The signal's origin is in Rome.
Keep coming, assholes. I got plenty of bullets.
No, I don't. Oh shit, this cover is so terrible. Take cover, you stupid fucking... The shotgun does way too little.
It looks like a dummy corporation. Cross-reference with known contacts.
stupid fucking cover system is actively trying to fuck me over.
Hold on, Mike, I almost have it.
Fucking hurry up. This is some bullshit. The special amount don't seem to do fucking anything. They do barely anymore. Fucking try it. Since I have some.
Got it. We're good, Mike. Transmitting the information to the safe house.
Yep. Actually, maybe I'm stupid and I should be using the specialist ammo.
Mike, what did you do?
Erasing my tracks and the weapons.
Also destroying priceless historical monuments and artifacts. Yep, exactly like the dickhead I was imagining this character to be. Muy bien. Agent Thornton explored the ruins and found a satellite array used for communications between an Alsamad cell and Marburg. Marburg was using Alsamad to smuggle munitions into the country undetected, and the Karsule ruins was the pickup point. Agent Thornton successfully hacked the communication array and created an uplink so Mina could trace the sources of the various signals. Agent Thornton defended the array by buying Mina enough time to trace the transmissions. Bonus objective Agent Thornton set remote charges at all 3 weapon caches and detonated them before he left the area. Also, I probably killed all the terrorists in there too.
Mike?
Oh hey, that's my terrorist attack.
Sorry, long day.
I imagine. They're airing reports on a shootout at the ruins, and while they're not admitting anything, the word is that it was a terrorist cell. There weren't any reports of you being taken into custody though, so I wasn't sure what had happened.
Nothing I couldn't handle. Got shot at, shot back. It's an old story.
You just like to live dangerously then?
I invited you here, didn't I?
Are you hurt?
No. Just need to get my second wind. I have to get to the warehouse soon before the leads grow cold or Marburg moves the evidence.
This lady's gotta be a
Still
plan.
running on adrenaline anyway.
I noticed you had medical supplies in the cabinet. If you want, I could...
I'd appreciate that. I'm starting to forget what it's like not to be shot at. I've got more scars than skin now.
You look fine. They must all be under the shirt.
Guess I heal fast, along with the good skin. Thank my mother for that. You should get some sleep medicine.
Yeah, there hasn't been a sleep thing in this thus far. It is absolutely a fucking setup. Or it's just storytelling stuff, I don't know. This just saying contractors hate their troops. Hello, Michael. Not sure if selling troops bogus body armor is outright treason or just fatal negligence. Either way, there's a story here that'll definitely grab some attention. Indeed, download money. My thanks, Mr. Thornton. I trust things went well with my brethren in Italy. I have not heard back from them, but that is to be expected. Those that do not communicate are rarely overheard. Are you now seeing the effects a few rich men are having on the events of the world? I admit I know very little of the specific plans Halbeck has in the store for Europe, But when I look back at my own involvement with them, they are no doubt manufacturing some sort of enemy or crisis, one that the taxpayers of the European Union will unwillingly pay billions to destroy. It always comes from the taxes. Like, I can press up on the D-pad. But here, okay, now I can press here. Just, really fucking inconsistent. Weird. I mean, this would be fun. This would just be a straight upgrade. Eight of those. I don't know. EMP charges. Shock traps. Well, ammo things are sorted out. It's bullshit that phosphorus slugs cost like 15 grand to buy 8, and you can you can only sell them back at $50 a piece. $50 for 8. Actually, this might be better. Now we buy all the intel, except we have none. This would be great, but I don't have the money to do shit like that. Not even if I start selling off stuff. Then again, this might be the best one to take. Currently. What the hell am I gonna do with 3 more ammo? Gadgets. EMP, shock trap. And if I'm supposed to be more... I'm not supposed to kill people, I'm supposed to shock them into submission, then I might as well. Might as well. An anonymous tip has instructed you of a payment concealed in a briefcase with a pulse button somewhere in the warehouse. The intel received from Marburg's villa reveals the agency has been leasing a small storehouse in the Aprila industrial area on the south side of Rome. There is a scheduled delivery from a faction of Russian dealers this afternoon. Infiltrate the warehouse, secure what evidence you can on the transaction, then get out without being detected by the authorities. Without being detected? Nah, that's not gonna happen. That's like, no. What, you don't see my cap? Yeah, let's have a little break here. Get back to it.
Yes, I've told you everything. Everything? No. I think we will need more than that. Shit. Ugh.
But I don't know what happened in Moscow. There was someone there, a man, Thornton.
Enough about this Thornton already. He's dead. Dead in Saudi Arabia. What about the shipments? I thought you made sure we weren't being followed. Oh, man. Clean up this mess then.
I'm a Marburg's dude,
Russians.
so I can just kill
What the hell
them.
are they doing here?
Oh, Cossacks. Should have stayed in Mother Russia.
Oh hey, I leveled up. Sick. Not Intel, service record. Like, you have to invest this much to make the hacking minigames and lockpicking and whatnot easier. Here's the basic. There's only basic and fucking master. This is some bullshit. That's just ridiculous.
Here. Looks like they're being shipped somewhere.
Oh, I'm using specialty ammo. Oh. At what fucking point did this guy go behind me?
Russians. What the hell are they doing here?
Mother Russia. Yeah, level up. Honestly, should probably just put points to that so that
Looks like they're being shipped somewhere.
okay, so some dudes will come from behind me then, too. Great.
Russians. What the hell are they doing here?
Cossacks should have stayed in Mother Russia.
literally just fucking spawned behind me. That is bullshit.
Lot of art pieces here. Looks like they're being shipped somewhere.
Every nook and cranny. Oh, there is a handle there. Wait, I got the dossier update on Lake? Why? Okay, now I'm curious. First off, what do I even want to do with my life? Fucking go here instead. All weapon damage up by 3. Alright. Intel on. Avoid conflict. No. Scarlet. While Scarlet is technically an American citizen, she has traveled so extensively it would be difficult for her to call any one nation home. She became a world traveler at a young age. She first landed in Italy when she was 10, living in a villa in the countryside outside of Milan. According to reports, her mother, Rosemary, was much the same way, frequently gone for long periods of time on excursions across the globe. Scarlett has had few close friends. She was homeschooled from 10 onwards, but was reportedly extremely close to her mother. She gonna die? Come on. Uncanny accuracy, my friend. I wish I could, you know, leap over it, but no. What else is there? If anything.
These channels are lighting up. Are you still at the warehouse?
I interrupted a lethal question and answer session. Getting some additional data now.
Well, the authorities are on their way. So whatever you need to do, you do it quickly.
Almost done, but I want to know who they were torturing. Let me ID them and then I'm out of here.
All right, but hurry. Mike, you've got less than a minute.
Get out! Who's the dude?
Mike, get out of there.
Got an ID and some papers he had on him.
Good. Now get out of there.
Yeah.
They're almost outside the warehouse. They're pulling up now.
Yeah, I mean, chill. Jesus. The intel received from Marburg's fella reveals Marburg was leasing a small storehouse in the Aprilia industrial area on the south side of Rome. Also listed in the information was a scheduled delivery from Russian weapon dealers. Agent Thornton was sent to infiltrate the warehouse, secure evidence on the transaction, then get out without being detected. Thornton arrived to overhear a man being interrogated. The man being interrogated was killed in the crossfire between the Russians and Marburg's men. After searching his body, Agent Thornton found his papers and the man was identified as an arms merchant specializing in explosives and bombs. As a side effect, it also attracted the attention of local law enforcement. Marburg's men had their interrogation interrupted by a group of Russians and a gun battle ensued. Bonus objective. During his sweep of the warehouse, Agent Thornton found a shipping payment in a duffel bag. Shortly after, Agent Thornton retrieved the office records. The local authorities converged on the scene, but Thornton escaped before being spotted. Combined with the information obtained from the ruins, the records from the warehouse should be enough to put together the pieces to Marburg's plan in Rome and hopefully his target.
Madison. Madison, you here?
Gentlemen.
Anything on the news?
Nothing about Marburg. Marburg was able to get the munitions into the country through Al-Samad, but the warehouse was the destination of the bombs.
He wasn't planning to destroy the warehouse, though, right? Was he planning to store the bombs there, use them later in Rome?
That doesn't make much sense. The warehouse was on the outskirts of Rome, and there's plenty of other storage areas he could have used.
So there was something special about that warehouse. Its inventory. It's mostly art and museum pieces, right?
I could call up the inventory and see if there's any possible name or location connection.
Were any of the warehouse pieces outbound through customs? Maybe he was smuggling weapons and art pieces.
I doubt it. It looks like the pieces were intended for a museum in the city. Although... Wait, no. Some of the pieces had already been shipped out.
To where? I used to work part-time in restoration in one of the museums. I may be able to help.
Oh yeah, she's an
Actually,
art
the reason
history
Marburg
major.
hired me, I think.
Marburg hired you because you used to work at a museum?
Yeah, the Museum of Art in Rome. I think they have an exhibit on the Crusades showcase there now. What's wrong?
They have planted
Some of the
bombs
pieces that
in the
warehouse,
fucking...
I'm certain they were from that museum.
He's going to bomb the museum.
Yeah.
But why?
I have no idea, but that's his target. I need to get there before he does.
Yeah, this is a false flag. Oh shit.
Roman police raided a warehouse in the Aprilia district earlier today on reports that it was being used as the hub of an international arms smuggling operation. No shots were fired during the raid, as police discovered several dead bodies in what appeared to be a deal gone bad.
In fashion
fashion news, designer Robin Goulet's latest show in New York was greeted with surprisingly mixed reviews.
The focal point of
Check my emails. What? No emails? My god. I have 45k. If I sold my current armor, I might be able to afford the tactical stealth armor or the utility armor. I think the utility might be better. Actually, I need to unequip my current armor. Summer clothing, yeah, buddy. Clearinghouse. How much does it sell for? Not much. Not enough for that. I mean, I could just start selling these. Now I have exactly 57,000. Now if I sell the SWAT utility armor, I can buy more EMPs. Tactical utility armor. Yeah, I think this is a good compromise. Then I just slap this on. Slap this on. And slap this on. There we go. Now I've got a bit more temporary health to tank with. There's intel? Oh no! Well, I need my EMPs. God, what do I sell? Remote mine. Arm guard. Nah. Nah. There we go. I think this is a decent mix. Oh yeah, do I have ammo? I should. Right? 325. Yeah, I'm good. But I gotta get the intel. Ow. Doesn't really matter. I think. I hope. Why did she disappear too? Oh. Let her sleep. Insert Marburg at Museum of Art. Yep. plan to set off a bomb inside the museum after evacuating their own forces through the underground tunnels. Stop Marburg and his soldiers and disarm the bomb. Okay. Short thing.
I'm in the museum.
Mike, I just picked something up on the cameras. It's Marburg's men. They have Madison.
Of course they do.
Damn it.
Came in to take the fetish shit. But alas. This is so so annoying. Throat chop. Let me in! fuck it, I guess we're loud. Ding! Oh. It wasn't all of their boys at the same time. Hashtag Jolly Roger. Live asset. Attention! A slight change of plans. We have a live asset with us today just in case our interloper shows up. Madison St. James is to be taken to the evac point Phi and held until go code orange. If she makes too much noise, she is to be sedated. Under no circumstances is she to be injured, unless you hear a change of orders, and that comes from Marburg. If anyone tries any funny business with the live asset, they will be killed. Marburg's words, not mine. Don't. Alpha Protocol. Couriers. Elevator going there.
Mina, is there anyone in the museum?
It's normal hours. A few tour groups, security guards. It's a light day for tourists. But that's still a lot of people if the bomb goes off.
I won't let it happen.
Should I go the opposite direction? I got the checkpoint. Oh shit. Fuck. I'll no going back then. I probably missed blue.
Mike, you need to hurry.
Why? What's going on?
It sounds like Marburg's men are attacking the security guards. Security's outnumbered. They'll be slaughtered.
Drop your own grenade, fucko! That's alright, the security guard were already slaughtered by the time I came in. Also, you cannot blame me for them standing in the way of a fucking grenade. Okay, where's the second? There we go. Mission primer attention for those that weren't paying attention at the briefing. We have an insider man at the museum giving us access to the tunnel system that's normally used for moving valuable relics in the middle of the night. This would let us show up in the heart of the museum and circumvent the security. We rendezvous at Sigma Point and move through at Age Hour +2. Eagle Team is responsible for keeping the museum crowd under control. Yes, we know a nighttime mission would be easier, but the man upstairs wants broad daylight, so he'll get broad daylight. Falcon Team moves to Theta position. Raptor and Crane rotate in patrol between Chi, Epsilon, and Theta points. Cardinal Team sets up payload at Omega Point. Vulture Team delivers the herrings to Chi, Epsilon, and Theta. Raptor and Crane, be ready to help them with the lifting as we're on a tight schedule. When Cardinal Team gives the yellow light, all personnel need to be ready to evacuate. Falcon, Raptor, and Crane use the tunnels. Eagle, Vulture, and Cardinal will switch to plainclothes and exit by the loading dock. Do not, under any circumstances, ditch your equipment thinking the blast will destroy the evidence. We're counting on the authorities being able to analyze the slightest scrap of incinerated material, thus Vulture Team placing the bodies. Store your gear with you and drop nothing. Minimum safe distance is half a click. We suggest you get even farther away, as there's going to be a lot of stone thrown in the area. Well, can we just like make anonymous calls to law enforcement to block their exit?
Agent Thornton, you made it. Good. That makes things interesting. We have Madison. She's being held in the west wing of the museum. My men have orders to execute her.
That where your bombs are too?
No, the bombs are with me at the Crusades exhibit. You won't have time to reach both. Either way, someone dies.
You're right about that, Marburg. Why don't you stay put? I'll be right there.
Left or right, Thornton? Your choice. Madison, or coming after me and the bombs. There's not time for both.
Mike, Madison. She's in the wing to your left, but the bombs are in the wing to the right.
Which way should I go?
I don't know, Mike. You'll have to make the call.
Well, ain't that some shit? It's either or. Right, Marburg. Marburg keeps his mission in mind. He has no sense of bravado or chivalry and will retreat from a battle if a prolonged firefight is jeopardizing the mission. He expects the same of his subordinates, and they all understand the nature of sacrifice when it comes to accomplishing the objective. So he would probably just run away anyway. Like a bitch. Okay, what do we have on Alpha Protocol? Alpha Protocol field agents are often responsible for something that's been nicknamed the Yellow Brick Road. While the agency will provide agents with funds and tech needed for their assignments, agents are encouraged to build their own pool of funds and resources, ostensibly so that the source of funds cannot be traced back to the agency. According to records, this means that since Alpha Protocol's inception, almost every field agent has had to set up private safe houses, accounts, armories for their own use. Yet none of these can be directly accessed by the Alpha Protocol agency itself. I can smell a bot coming in later. Gotta be left-eared for a week. Yep. Earphones breaking is bullshit.
I don't think Marburg is bluffing.
I don't either. Fuck it, we go for the pretty lady. Bombs be damned.
Mike, they've sealed off the entrance to the other wing.
Guess there's only one way to go now.
Mike, I'm picking up some interference on the channel. And judging from the frequencies, there's
Can you
some
see that
proximity
little
lines
warping
near
that
your
happens
location.
every now and then?
I'll keep an eye out.
When I'm running in particular. Yeah. Arctis Pros. I'm thinking of getting another pair of Audio-Technica earphones. The €60 Audio-Technica earphones have been really good. Oh shit. And I'm wondering if some of the higher priced ones would be worthwhile as well. Oh, right. They have set up traps for me? My god. Yeah, those Arctis Pros were probably pretty damn good if they cost that much. Evidence Jenkins. You're heading up Vulture Team. Make sure all the Al-Samad corpses are placed at the ops points indicated in the briefing. These points are calculated to be the right distance to char the bodies and foil a true cause of death at autopsy, but still keep enough flesh intact for a DNA screening. This shouldn't be a difficult task, but it needs to happen. The longer it takes the authorities to find the evidence, the longer it takes for the operation to actually work its magic. I'm getting a lot of evidence here. If there was only someone who I could send it to. Oh, fuck off. It's just me being stupid. I think these guys might be dropping ammo based on how low I'm getting ammo. Just kinda to maintain a level ammo count so that you can always do the thing. You shouldn't be running out of ammo completely. What the hell do I do with those health kits if I cannot immediately use them?
Stay back. Give it up, Thornton.
It's unfair that these guys can just be in their summer shirts and I have to wear armor. Oh, damn it. I just wanted to pick up ammo, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, I can understand why you would have high expectations. Based on that. Wait, what's that all? Bing! Laser beam.
There's the workshops. There's a tunnel leading to an adjacent building in the restoration room. Go!
Mike, I can't let you...
Go, damn it! This
Oh, the Marburg comes in
I
anyway.
expected you to carry out your mission. Instead, you let your
Bitch, fuck
personal
off.
feelings get in the way. Enough of this. Thought you could hide.
Wait, his own dude shot at him. What the fuck? What the fuck?
There you kill.
Okay,
You're wise, guy. Hardly seems sporting to kill someone. What is it? Experience to you. Where did you get your training, Thornton? Post office, DMV, YMCA. Thought you could hide.
yeah, this is some bullshit. Let me heal for fuck's sake. Damn it, my man!
I've killed. Most men would have passed out for. Where would they help?
I should have spec'd into fisticuffs, clearly.
Thought you could hide.
That wouldn't be... I actually can. Meet combat level up, bro. Let's go.
Kill him! T-Bond struggle.
Like, these boss fights are so fucking dumb. It's a tiny fucking room.
Thought you could hide. Stay focused. Watch yourself.
And all the enemies are fucking suicidal.
I've killed far better agents than you. You don't give up, do you? There you
Hey, come on, dude. Don't be like that.
hardly seems sporting to kill someone with an experience.
Nye, 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 nye. Less enemy block rate. Any aiming, shooting, and throwing cancels the ability as well. Duration 6 seconds. Not great, but fuck it.
Discretion is the better part of valor. My man.
Damn it, my man. Oh, fuck off. That's bullshit. He just runs after you. And even if he's fighting you in melee, he's just...
Stay focused. Watch yourselves.
This is so fucking dumb.
Keep on struggling.
This is so damn...
Thought you could hide. Stay focused. Watch yourself.
And the fucking controls are being a bitch.
Thought you could hide. Discretion is better. I've killed far better than you.
These fucking guys are...
Most there you are. Hardly seems sporty. You don't give up, do you?
Fucking... Would you shut the fuck up? Of course, they shut down the upstairs so that you can have an interesting arena. So fucking stupid.
Thought you could hide. Kill him! Keep on struggling. Okay. Hardly seems sporting to kill someone as inexperienced as you.
Like, what the fuck is the point? If you kill all his men, he will just relentlessly run you down. And you can do a fucking thing about it.
There you stay focused. Watch yourselves. You're wise. Keep on struggling. Okay. I've killed far better agents than you.
Bitch, fuck you.
There you are. You're wise now.
assholes.
Discretion is the better part of valor. Thought you could hide. Keep on struggling.
The boss fights in this game are so fucking stupid. I fucking hate these.
Thought you could hide. Kill him!
Nothing clever, nothing imaginative about this.
Where did you get your training from? I expected more from a self-appointed hero. You are disposable and obsolete.
Says the corporate tool who answers to Leyland.
I work for Halbeck. You're a man without a country, Thornton. You're me 20 years ago.
What's that in dog years?
Even if you escape, I know how your story ends.
Keep talking. Lets me know where to shoot.
Enough of this.
Thank you for bugging up. And I knew it. I knew that he was going to bitch out anyway.
There'll be another time.
It was a difficult choice. The woman you placed in harm's way or stopping a terrorist bombing. Oh, if I had been in your shoes, well, I don't know what I would have done.
You wouldn't have done anything. That's why you sent Marburg in the first place.
Executive row has its privileges.
You don't make any real choices, Leyland. Not really. Whatever you hope to gain from the bombing, it's over now.
Really? That's because you have a very narrow view of events.
With someone obsessed with corporate profits over world stability, I'd say your narrow view trumps mine.
I can't expect you to keep up with every news report. I have an entire division devoted to it, plus my ace in the hole. This bombing will reorganize terrorist legislation in the European Union.
So what? How does that benefit you?
The reorganization benefits Halbeck. Surveillance, airport screening tech, weapons. Mr. Marburg's little crusade in Rome has reminded Europe what fear is.
So those people in the museum that died.
That wasn't the plan, but...
What about all those fucking emails?
At least you saved one of them, didn't you? I certainly hope you're not blaming me for something you could have prevented, Mike. Oh, how did that turn out, by the way? Saving the damsel in distress and all.
And when you come back, I'll be gone. I don't want you to try and find me. I don't understand why you put me over the lives of those people in the museum. I don't know how you expect me to live with something like that. Or how you can. I can't be there if you have to make a choice like that again. I don't want you to feel like you're responsible for me anymore.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Mike. I'm sorry.
Could have just let her die in it. endurance is nice. For whatever reason, I'm thinking that there might be more fisticuffs later.
Roman police raided a warehouse in the Priya district earlier today on report.
Travel advisory. Hi Mike, just checking in. Travel's a little tight right now, so I'm cooling my heels and taking in some of the sights. After the bombing in Rome, the European Union is up in arms, and that means that airport security in Europe is going nuts. And as much as I'd like them tearing through my luggage, I'm not going to go through the hassle. Addendum to JR brief. I intercepted this email that will interest you. I forgot to include this in the report I placed on the desk. No doubt our partner in this affair will be pulling a king's ransom due to the success of the operation. I suggest we ask for additional money and use it to track down this Agent Thornton character. I think he can do little to expose the nature of the museum bombing. He can go public, and if he did, who would believe him? But he can likely do much harm to our organization. He's reckless, emotional, and I question his judgment. For credit where it's due, he got very, very close to stopping us, and I can't think of a single operative, myself excluded of course, in our organization with that much determination and perseverance. Such an individual can only come back to hurt us. We should stop him before he has the chance. Marlboro Man. How disappointing. I just checked my work email and read Conrad Marburg's mission debriefing. Apparently his mission was a success and that made me angry. Okay. And apparently you were there and could have stopped him, but instead you went off to save some stupid little bitch. And that made me very, very angry. Hope she gives you good thank you fuck, Michael. Well, fuck you too. This is the thanks I gave for saving my allies and informants. They bitch and moan about every fucking thing. And why is every one of them a woman? Like, is the game trying to give me, like, fucking love interests or something? Stupid like that? That would be so 2000s. Everything's so fucking expensive in this game too. So, I have 3 women. All of them have been informants. All of them are fucking mad at me. Mina for not willing to die to some CIA dickheads. Z for, you know, saving someone other than her. And the woman we just saved because we saved her. It's a fucking thankless job. Yeah, job first and bloody blah. yeah, I think next time we'll start the Taipei thing. I think that's the last set of missions before the end game. I think we'll get to the end game in like a couple of streams. If we're going at the current pace, we do like 4 missions every stream. That's like a couple hours. Something like that. I think it's a decent pace. But yeah, that is about it. Got a little triggered by the boss. Just a tad. I am very thankful that he bugged the fuck out. And he kindly just stood there and took it. Like the badass he is. Oh wait, the antisocial achievement, yeah, it's 2%. 2% of people have this fucking achievement on GOG. I'm very successful at pissing everyone off. I'm very good at keeping the criminals happy, but all of my liaisons and informants, they fucking hate me. Everything going to plan. I'm better friends with the terrorists than I am with the secret organization dudes. Very good, very nice. Anyways, I think that is it. Tomorrow, Pathfinder Day, and Alpha Protocol next week, I think. I might do a stream of Monster Hunter again later this week. Or maybe I'll just play some Warframe on stream or something, I don't know. Just chilling. Anyways, that is it for today. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.